Okay, so here we are. This is the final film of Grimmfest this year, the closing night film, Attack of the Adult Babies, and I'm joined by Dominic Brunt, the director of the movie, and Shaune Harrison, who did the makeup effects work on the film. So, can you tell me a little? I mean, this is a very. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I've seen trailers, and it looks absolutely crazy and extreme. So there must have been some really bizarre. I've seen some of the shots. So it looked like some bizarre makeup and effects work for you on this film.
Yeah, no, I mean, when Dominic sent me the script, and then you kind of said, we've got like 3 weeks before we start filming, and there's quite a large amount of stuff to do. It was literally, what can we do in the time? Obviously.
So were there some things that you didn't manage to do or had to change?
No, we got everything done.
Wow.
In fact, we got more done than we expected. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
But because we knew that after, it was 3 weeks before we started, so we actually worked out in schedule-wise that okay, if we film these bits first, and that'll give us another 6 weeks to get the monster finished. So it's 6 weeks
there's a
from
monster.
everything.
You just gave something away. There's a monster.
There is a monster. There is a monster. Definitely.
When I first read the script, I was like, hold on a minute, that's pretty.
So
massive.
you created some kind of monster.
Yeah.
But you also have all these guys with kind of pig faces.
Yeah, and we did a couple of different versions. You know, we didn't want to have the same nose for every single person, and we just sculpted generic ones. So we made 2 or 3 different generic ones, and just made as many as we could each day. And then obviously Dominic was like, we need 6 tomorrow, 6 on the next day. Well, okay,
because the schedule came after, didn't it?
Yeah,
Which was a shame. So when he made this nose, that's a nose each, and then we went. But then the schedule says that we need 3 or 4 more days on it. And we're like, oh my God, so it turned into a factory churning these noses out, which is a bit.
And so the time to apply all those prosthetics obviously must take quite a lot of time.
No, I mean, they're about half an hour. I mean, we had a really good, one of my students, Brogan Sharp, who's brilliant, amazing. We got her on board, and she was every day on set applying the stuff.
She lived with us.
She lived in the house. So, and I was just like throwing stuff at her all the time, like, bro, we've got this to do, that to do, tomorrow, that to do. And, she just did it all without any issues. So, which is what you need. You need someone just stick nose on, people getting shot in the eye and stabbed in the eye, and a lot of gags, hell of a lot of gags to do.
So isn't there a cutthroat or something like that?
There's a cutthroat, there's an axe in the head, there's
all sorts of gory
2 people get chainsawed in half, one that way, one that way.
Wow, which is Graham Taylor.
That's right,
This sounds like an incredible amount of work for you to do.
Yeah, no, it was. We had a good amount of crew,
and some of the composition, rather than doing CGI, we'd rather use the composite, so that if someone's being sick blood, then we'd have like a guide tube, but then afterwards he'd pump blood against a green screen, and we'd transpose that back onto rather than buying in an image,
So I know there's talk of shit cannons in this film. Were you involved in that, Shaune?
No, thankfully that was all Graham again. I mean, Graham with his shit cannons. I mean, we were supplying like guts and all sorts for the guys. We did a load. Graham did a load. We had Ian Jowett doing kind of the really cool prop. Machete, wasn't it? A meat cleaver. So we all kind of had to.
Did you have to do any casting of any of the? You did a live cast of the cast?
No, I mean, we literally were meeting people on the day.
Did you do a bit of the chat with the what's he called?
No, that was a generic. That was all.
Was it really?
Yeah, that was all.
Yeah, because he had quite a. I'm sure he doesn't mind me saying it, but he had kind of but he had a longer nose than expected.
You told me his age range, and luckily we had live casts of that age range. So, but we sculpted him because I got Brogan to sculpt him. We kind of made Brogan to do in certain ways, so we knew we could chop and change if we had to. We had little pieces that we could add in or take away. So we basically made like a little smorgasbord of pieces that would work together.
Have you seen the film, Shaune?
Yeah.
Right. So what do you think of how all your work is now presented?
It looks amazing, actually. Because it was very, very quick. We shot stuff very quickly. Yeah. But the stuff looks beautiful. I mean, Dominic just made it look amazing for us.
It does look like Downton Abbey mixed with. Benny Hill that went insane. Yeah.
Well, listen, thanks for joining us for this premiere screening of Attack of the Adult Babies. Thanks for coming. Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Thanks very much.